I push record. All right. I can't drum anymore. I used to be a drummer.
You're still a drummer, baby.
Okay. Power might go out. We've had power outages back and forth. So Christine and I decided to take in the day. We're half hour of our drink before our drink. So cheers to you, dear.
Cheers.
And before the power goes out, I thought I'd do another booktube. And actually, I'm not prepared for this whatsoever. It's just going to come right out of my head. I don't even know, actually, the majority of the authors. Cookbooks. Cookbooks for canoeists and backpackers. Christine. She loves when I do these. Yeah, I got a whole slew of them. I'm going to show you some good ones, some bad ones. Ones I probably bought, never used, got for Christmas, never used. Two I do not have, which are my all-time favorite. And once again, I'm pretty darn sure they're at the college I worked at. I used to give all my students a bunch of my books in the library to take out. And I think they're still in the Lindsay Library. So, Juana Batey cookbook by Carol Hodgins, I'm pretty sure. And amazing book if you can find that. Probably can't. It was self-published up in near Timmins. Anyway, but absolutely amazing book. I'll try and find a picture of it so you can find out where to get it. The white sauce recipe in there was the best for all the trips I did when I got it up there. Anyway, that one's really good. And the other I don't have. I don't know where it is. Dry it, I like it. No. Dry it, you'll like it. Really thin book, but it shows you all how to dehydrate various foods in the dehydrator in your oven. Really old book. I think it was done in the 70s, but amazing book. I do have these ones though, so I'm going to go over them. Cheers, everybody. Oh, it's been, I don't know if you guys lost power. Well, I lost power a bit. Christine was gone vacating in Ottawa. And she got stuck at a really expensive hotel for, 4 days? And now we have to take another mortgage out in the house. True story. I stayed home and poor Oliver fell down the stairs with the ice and the back stairs, and there was money at the vet. So, all right.
For the record, I had a very nice time.
Okay. She did. It was great. Love Ottawa. All right. Cookbooks for the camper, whether you're backpacking or you're canoeist or you're actually just at the campground. I'm going to start off with ones I use a lot to ones maybe not to other alternatives. First one, Betty Crocker's Outdoor Cookbook. Look at that. And you can tell I use it a lot. And you know why? And I'll get to that at the end here. There's so many recipes you make at home that you can make out there. You just have to know how to dehydrate it or reduce the weight or reduce the water. Just be alternative with it. But yeah, you can tell. I bought this a long time ago at a used bookstore, and I still look at the recipes and use it. Betty Crocker. Ha! Second one I use a lot. You can tell I use a lot because it's ear tagged everywhere. And it's Kevin Ride's book. I think a lot of canoeists know about this book. It's an amazing book he put out a few years back. Check out, I'll put a link on it. I did an interview with him about it. And it's all dehydrated meals that he makes and loves. And done by Friesen's, printed in Winnipeg, I believe. But really detailed book, amazing recipes, really good guide too. So if you haven't got this book, get it, and you'll thank everybody in the world. Which you well should do right now. Thank everybody in the world. Thank you, everybody. Another one I use a lot, really old book, probably back in the 70s. It was $1.95. Wilderness Cookery. Okay, so a whole bunch of recipes in there, and really good book actually, and just shows you not a lot of things have changed. If you can dehydrate it, you can take it, and it's tasty. Another one actually written by a kayaker, Michael Gray. And here, that actually, I got this randomly actually. I saw it in a used bookstore and thought, cool book. And you could tell this person is out in the woods a lot, has got to figure out how to make a good meal out there and enjoy themselves. So again, hey, I would eat this at home, Michael Gray. Another one actually is, there's a bunch of writers with this. Who are they? I don't know who they are. Mountain Press put this together. Well, Mountaineers Books, sorry. Yvonne Prater and Ruth Dyer Mendel. Why can't I pronounce people's names? Christine, can you do this for me?
I can if I can see it.
Yvonne Prater and Ruth Dyer Mendenhall with Carrie I. Smith.
There you go. Okay, 3 people. Beyond Gorp. You can tell I use it. It's all tagged and dirty, and so these people have gone on a trip. I don't know them personally, but I do love their book. This one is amazing. The Wilderness Cookbook, A Guide to Good Food on the Trail. Bonnie McTaggart and Jill Byrent and Chum McLeod. You can tell I don't know these authors, but I use their book. This is very simplistic, has some really good easy meals, and breaks it down really quite nice about how to dehydrate your own or how to make your own. And I found this book has recipes in it that really a lot of other books don't have. And so, yeah, I mean, some like the stews and stuff like that, and the veggie meals are good, stir fries, whatever. But there's some meals in here on, oh yeah, this one here I use a lot. Veggie tofu kebabs. I haven't done that for a long
Oh, that
time.
sounds
Actually.
good.
Yeah.
I would like that.
Yeah. This one, boy, I've had this forever. Gretchen McHugh, The Hungry Hiker's Book for Good Cooking. I would say don't go off and looking for these at the thrift stores and stuff like that online and pay like $500 for it, right? Go to your local library and say, look, I can't find this book. Can you find it for me? And they'll try. That's what libraries do. A Paling Chef. And Diane Weimer, you can tell, I don't know these people, but I love their books. I've used this one for quite a while too. Very unique book, actually. A lot of good recipes in here. And I just got this randomly again. She makes a really good grilled cheese sandwich out there. And we're getting down to the ones that, I don't use as much as the ones we started with. Campfire Cuisine. Actually, I use this one. Ramen Donovan. Gourmet Recipes for the Great Outdoors. Really handy, dandy book. A lot of Dutch oven recipes in here and stuff like that. I've used it for winter trips more so than anything, but really different book than all the others, to be quite honest. This one, I think I got this Paul Shipman Feast on Adventure. I got this for you for Christmas, and I don't think you and I have even looked at it yet.
Let me see. No, that's not the one you're thinking of.
No? Have we used this? Okay, well here it is. It looks like a good book. Pictures are nice. A lot of rice. Rice everywhere. A lot of nut bars, making your own nut bars. A lot of things about equipment and etiquette. Oh, they got a Kelly kettle. Well, equivalent to Kelly kettle. I don't know if you ever used a Kelly kettle before, but it's from Ireland. This is not a true Kelly kettle, though. True Kelly kettle is like Kelly kettle from Ireland. Patrick Kelly, good guy. And another one, I don't think, have we ever used this? 300 Recipes, Trail Food Cookbook by Jennifer McKenzie and Jay Nutt and Don Mercer. How come there's a lot of different authors? Like there's like 3 or 4 different authors that write cookbooks. Anyway, that one there, I've got some things from, but yeah, let's move on. Moving on, Christine. Ice storm's coming.
That's a lot of cookbooks, Kevin.
I like cooking out there. I do really like cooking out there.
You actually really do.
Yeah, nobody goes near my kitchen. Here's the thing. When I got it, too, it started off when there was a gentleman, day 3, when I realized he was using my tea towel to wipe his hands after he pooped in the woods. It was disgusting.
Stop it.
And I looked at him and I went, have you been doing that the whole time? He goes, oh, we're camping. We're just camping. I went, no, you don't do that. So if you're out with me and I got a camp kitchen going on, I'll make you hors d'oeuvres and make you drinks, and you go over to the fire or the tarp and enjoy yourself. Nobody goes near my kitchen. Nobody touches my food. Okay, just saying. Here are 2 books that I bought you for Christmas and you haven't looked at yet.
I have so looked
No, you
at
have
those.
not.
Yes, I have. Take that back.
Tell me one recipe out of here you've used.
I can't remember.
See, this is not just a positive review all the time. I'm telling you right now. I can't say they're good books or bad books. I'm just saying I bought this for her.
We have looked at that cookbook.
Yeah?
Yes. It was in my cookbook shelf, and then we decided that you would keep it on your cookbook shelf.
Really? Yeah. Let's make this on a backpack trip. Yeah. Wow. Okay. As long as you carry the ribs. No. Done. Okay. Oh, sorry, Angel. Another one I bought you as well.
No, you did not.
Okay.
My daughter bought me that one.
Oh. It's okay. I don't think your daughter watches my YouTube. I got this for you, and your daughter got this for you, and both copies haven't even looked at.
That's another not true story.
Is it? Really? It's a nice looking book. What? How come we haven't
It is
used
a really good book, actually.
Oh yeah, but look, really, maybe the first night we'll do pork chops over the grill, but no, these books like this are books like where's like that we use. You can tell ear tag everywhere.
Excuse me. Some people like to go front country camping.
Oh, here we go.
And they do like to cook fancy like that.
Okay, that's probably why you got this for Christmas.
Exactly.
All right, a few more here. These are books that we and I use at home. I'm going to say one of Christine's favorite cookbooks to cook from, and one of my favorite cookbooks from. And they're not camp cookbooks, but here's the thing. You can make not any recipe, but the majority of recipes you make at home, you can make in a backcountry trip as long as you know how to dehydrate. You can use a dehydrator, or you don't even have to pay money for a dehydrator. You can use your oven, put it at the lowest temperature, 110 degrees Celsius, put parchment paper down, put your sauce down on a cookie sheet, put your vegetables down on a cookie sheet, put it on low temperature throughout the night, pull it out, and they're all dehydrated. All the moisture is taken away from that. And then when you get to camp, you put the moisture back in by boiling it back in hot water or just soaking it in cold water through the day in a Ziploc bag. Boom, it's done. Right? So look at this book. You can find endless amounts of recipes that we've actually used in the backcountry and the front country, as well, from this book. So it is the Curry Guy Bible. It's Curry Bible. We call it Curry Bible.
The Curry Bible.
Yeah, but it's called the Curry Guy. Dan Tomes.
He's the Curry Guy.
Durry Toms? Durry Tomes.
The book is called The Curry Bible.
Oh, Dan Tomes is the Curry Guy, but it's called the... No, it's not. It's called the Curry Guy Bible.
Okay, The Curry Guy Bible.
Okay, really good book. Yes, it's not a camping cookbook, but we've done a lot of recipes in here in the front country and back country. This one, I idolized this book. I got this for Christmas. Idolized. I have not made a meal out of this cookbook that was not good.
Who bought you that cookbook?
You did. I'll show you a book that I got me this Christmas, and it's just crap. Right there. I don't know. She got that at the dollar store. It's just, I got one recipe with fish cakes in it. That was it. But this one is the Irish cookbook. It doesn't have an author.
It's a collection of cookbooks from Irish pubs.
You can make any of these meals, dehydrate them, or bring them fresh, especially for winter trips or late fall trips. And if you got to say what's my favorite cookbook of all times in the last 3 years, this book. Not saying for camping and everything else. These are all great, but
That's your favorite cookbook.
love it. Fish pie. Oh
You can dehydrate that recipe right on the cover there really easily.
yeah. What's it? Cobble stew. Oh, I got it ear tagged. Dublin cobbler. Coddle. That one there. So I made that in the Dutch oven on my last winter trip. Oh. Here are books that I have with recipes. I have books. A lot of people don't know this. I don't think you even knew this. I have a cookbook.
I knew that.
Really? Okay.
Duh.
I wrote this for Firefly a few years back with Margaret Howard. I remember her. See, I know her. I can say Margaret Howard because I know her.
That's right.
All the other people, I don't know her. Margaret Howard and Kevin Callan. She was a nutritionist and still is. And the idea was, the publisher asked me, can you write a cookbook for camping backcountry and have a nutritionist help you? So she did stuff for the front country, and then I sort of say how you could take it in the backcountry. And bestseller. It's really good. Good book. And this is ancient. Ways of the Wild. You don't know about that book, do you?
No, I don't.
Ways of the Wild.
You have 2 copies of that book.
Well, that's because this was leather bound.
Wow.
And then this was not. Actually, it's leather bound inside. Yeah, wait a minute, I didn't know that. Anyway, it was used as a textbook in a high school in Newfoundland. Quite proud of that. It's basically my Happy Camper book before it became a Happy Camper, I think. I wrote this a long time ago for another publisher. I even forget the publisher. Broadview Press, a small publisher in Peterborough, downtown Peterborough. And I wrote that up about how to go camping, but also recipes with leather-bound copy. And didn't sell all that well.
I have literally never seen that book, Kevin Callan.
There's a lot of things you haven't seen about
Mike,
me.
have you been hiding that book?
I've been hiding a lot from you.
I've literally never seen or known that you have that book. You need to tell more people about that book.
Do you know I have a third nipple?
Yes, I do know that.
All right, Happy Camper. It's how-to, my #1 bestseller years ago, but it's got recipes in it. But actually, there's more recipes in Wilderness Pleasures, which actually was supposed to be Happy Camper 2, and I said, no, that's not a good idea. Wilderness Pleasures is better. I lost because it was my worst seller. In fact, I haven't paid off the royalty. No, the advance, not the royalty, the advance on this book yet. Mind you, the media loved this, and I was all over the place with it. It's actually a really good book. It just didn't sell, but it's got recipes in it. Wilderness Pleasures. You can get it at, I actually was at sale the other day, that big outdoor store, and they had a discount bin.
Sale.
And
it was in there?
I bought a copy. All right, camp recipes. This is what you should be doing right now. It is actually, what is it now, like early April, and so we've got the maps out, we got the YouTube videos going, we got to figure out where we're going, and also what we're eating. And I got these cookbooks out trying to find recipes. When it's all said and done, there's lots of books here. Look through your cookbooks, figure out what you can take. Man, get that book. Kevin Rye. It's a good book, and he's a really good guy too, so he deserves people buying his book. And what's the other one that I use a lot? Well, the other two I don't have. One Imitate Cookbook. There's that one there. And that one there. And One Imitate Cookbook, and also Dry It, You'll Like It, which I cannot find. Booktube number, can't remember. Power's going to go out soon. Thanks a lot for coming out, and cheers, Christine.
Cheers.
What's your favorite meal that you've made in the wilderness?
Oh, well, this is really boring, but my chili.
No, that's good. You dehydrate it too.
Yeah.
And take it out. Yeah, really good. She makes it here, dehydrates it, and we take it out with us.
I don't know why, but it's my favorite thing to eat out there.
Yeah. Pita pizza. Mine, in a reflector oven.
Oh, you know what else is really good? Is your bannock with blueberries in it.
I do like my bannock, but I've eaten so much bannock in my life. Like,
I would never get my fill of bannock.
yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, I have. I've eaten so much bannock in my life. The other is, for breakfast, is the instant cereal. I can't stand it. So
Oatmeal. You don't like oatmeal.
Well, I've eaten it 10,000 times over.
Yeah.
I do like grits. I haven't done that for a while. Grits in the morning with honey. That's really good. And dinners, I do a lot of curries, curry book. I do a lot of salsa sauce, spaghetti sauces. I don't eat a lot of meat out there. Most of these books are vegetarian based because, yeah, I don't eat meat. I don't want to go get food poisoning. So, yeah, you can dehydrate meat, but you don't need to. Right. Okay, I'm done. Thanks for coming out, everybody. What is your favorite meal? Let me know below.